Okay, so it's going to be a different gameplay for them, but Terizla also provides a lot of tankiness, especially when it comes to team fight. So I believe that it's going to be more of a team fight composition. Kaja is probably going to go for the first pickoff, it's probably going to start it off, and then you will see the real world manipulation come in, and then everything else will just be thrown into that one fight. So expect to be aware of Kaja's rotation first, and if they were to ever see like, okay, that one Kaja there, just stay away from him.
Yeah, definitely, right? Kaja should not be trifled with, but you can trifle with him before level 4. Maybe RSG SG could place something earlier this time around, maybe with Paquito's rotation because of the EXP lane. And this time around, instead of going for Uranus, he's going up against a Terizla. So I think a Paquito can outmaneuver Terizla and then start hard invading. Now, Demon Kite, I think in game number 2, you should be able to see more of him in action going into game number 2.
And I think what skill is the main skill that's going to be important when it comes to the theory of team fights that might happen is going to be the deadly catch. So yes, Bane needs to keep a good distance, throw the deadly catch when everything's thrown onto them, just to try to cancel out and try to push away some of the invading plans for them. But I guess for how they ought to counter the Kaja if you were to open up the fight with the Divine Judgment, I'm thinking around Paquito is still going to play a big role when it comes to that. And if there's any follow-up, then the deadly catch needs to come in after that.
Yeah, definitely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on to game number 2 we go. You saw it on the player screen as well. It is RSGPH, currently up match point right now in this first series of the day. RSGPH starting the series strong, starting this Snapdragon Pro Series Challenge Final strong at the same time. And of course, like I said, may potentially lead into bigger stages.
Yeah, no big invasions here for either side as compared to before. Before, I guess it's because they had the Uranus. That's why they're like, okay, let's just totally dominate one lane at the bottom. Uranus gets a few levels, and then he starts doing his thing behind the turret. So this time around, not really so. We might see a lot more river battles here, but Lucian QT goes in onto Aqua.
Yeah, really good rotation coming up for RSG. Remember just now, in between game number 1 and game number 2, RSG needs a solid plan. That was a solid plan right here, right? Getting Bougie to level 2 and Diablo level 2 quickly, and you don't see Light around in the area. Light is stuck at level 1, so which means that RSG has more kill potential right now. And now, because, hey, wait, hold on a second, RSG Brain is already at level 4.
Oh, okay. Really catching up. But okay, Bougie seems to be in trouble. Same goes for Lucian QT as well. Oh no, we can see the first blood here, and yes, it's by Demon Kite.
Yeah, the decimation coming off Demon Kite really strong right here. By the way, he goes for the quantum charge, means that he has more sticking power onto that particular hero. So RSGPH right here, starting the game, like I said, really strong, right? You give Demon Kite the first kill, means that he's gonna snowball even faster as compared to others. Now, RSGPH, something also I want to ask is, Demon Kite, are you going to be going for the tank Martis or damage Martis? Because I think in this patch, you go for damage Martis now.
Oh, okay. I've seen a good amount of Martis recently. That's good as well, and a lot of them just go for damage because you can also pick the emblem that is let's see here.
Festival Blood.
Yeah, that would give him a lot more. Life
Sorry, Clark, gonna have to stop you here. That's a penalty zone. Catching 3 members. Demon Kite will be able to take down the turtle for now. That's a reward manipulation. Putting down by Bougie right here. Light walks away, but Diablo is the one that has to flicker away. RSGPH, they not only just take 1 kill earlier just now in the game, they also take away the turtle.
Ooh, okay, so that's going to be a first win there for RSGPH again. Just like before, but this time around RSG at least they put up a little bit more fight towards the main objective, but it's still good towards RSGPH. Okay, waiting for the right moment. Light, he does have the Divine Judgment, but he does have the flicker.
Yeah, he missed that one, unfortunately. So no flicker for now for the next 19 seconds for the side RSGPH. So RSG can breathe a bit of a sigh of relief before now. Doesn't really have the flicker judgment combo wombo in the second turtle fight. So that's maybe a small little window opportunity RSG can play around, but this time around, no. Iman has brought friends.
Okay, they want to go for the quicker for the Oki, but this is where they are being the bodyguard for Oki, right? But look at the backline.
Oh, backline reward manipulation this time around by Aqua as well. Demon Kite trying to fight front to back as well. That's one big ultimate taken away by RSG SG. But Diablo, look at his rotation. He's forgetting about EXP lane. Just take a look at the bottom lane. Nuts is actually once again having a free lane, but this time around, Bray throwing down the Baby Shark at the same time. The turret energy gets shut down around 25% as well. It's going to be Bougie letting down the Void Crystal. We'll be able to find Demon Kite right here. He spins around, will not be able to find anything. But RSG SG ignoring the bottom lane, but they get some form of a small little lead up top.
Nats is still playing like how he would play a Uranus. He's just like going onto the backline, just cutting the waves, and now the turret is kind of low in terms of the gold plating. But we might see a fight at the river here with Diablo all alone, and they're in for the chase.
Yeah, Diablo looking at the burst damage coming out. This looks different than Diablo this time around as compared to game number 1. Now, RSG SG, though, they're focusing around Nats. RSG PH managed, but hold on a second, that's Light. The Deadly Catch already used the Divine Judgment right there. And now the jungle for RSG SG is already gone. RSG PH, look at Demon Kite. On cue, walks up to the turtle pit, and this turtles is there.
Not able to challenge. We do see that losing QT is there, but there's nothing much that he can do. And now they're going in for the top. Oki is in trouble. No Divine Judgment, so he's a little bit lucky there.
Yeah, nice jump right there, but Aqua is landing down the pistol. Demon Kite coming for the fight instead. That's gonna be Oki gets taken out right underneath the safety of the turret. But Oki, thank God for the turret, does have Demon Kite to kill off.
But till now, nobody's able to answer what Nats is doing at the bottom lane. He's still cutting waves. He's doing what an Uranus would do just this time in the body of a Terizla. But we might see a kill here on the Iman, but like is there to stop losing QT.
Yeah, Eamon walks away with one thought, but with all said and done, right, Diablo, I think his rotation is a little bit wonky, but Bray coming in, he gets busted down by Aqua's reward manipulation. Bougie wasn't able to land down the suppressing fire, but look at Diablo, he's playing a solo game right now. Take a look. He take down mid lane turret just now. That's the first turret of the game for game number 1. A bit of a fighting chances for RSG SG this time around. Now he's going to be working down bot instead.
Oh, okay, Diablo all alone. Oh no, he's going to be sandwiched as Light comes behind. Light, he does have the Divine Judgment. Pulls him back, pretty straightforward combo.
Yeah, but at least he gave up his life for the bottom lane turret now. I think RSG SG, you can see the turret damage later during the post-game stats. Diablo actually does more damage to turrets, but that's a reward manipulation by Bougie. Light coming in, just dancing around, not too sure what to do, but Lucian Kitty jumps, but Bougie deactivates the reward manipulation, so Lucian Kitty just body blocks RSG SG's plan for now.
Oh, Nats is now at top lane, so he's like going to the opposite. It's like, okay, let me try and draw your attention to me as much as possible, opening up more space, but we got Demon Kite coming behind. Diablo can't do much alone.
Yeah, the first kill with Drill coming in actually hurted Oki right there. Now, Diablo going to be 1v1 against Nats. The only thing that Diablo has is the fact that he doesn't run a mana. Now, Bray might find himself in a spot of trouble. Diablo coming in, trying to land out of support, but he's a little bit too late. Decimation from Demon Kite seals that deal.
Oh, keep your eye at the bottom, and now Aqua gets another kill. Lucian QT not gonna get out of this.
Well, he can flicker. Light was a little bit slow on the Divine Judgment likely for that one. But RSG SG, like I said, so many resources already burned just for that bottom fight. But they still have bottom lane turrets still up though. But RSG PH, this is the third turtle in their game. Of course, you know, they're very stable in the terms of economy. They got the 7-kill lead at the same time. They're looking very stable.
Yeah. Looking at the formula that RSG PH is doing, Uranus or not, it's going to be the same. But at the same time, we're going to see a fight here in the middle.
Light Divine Judgment, unfortunately, won't be able to land down any form of kill coming up for RSG SG. But hold on a second, Diablo comes in, busted down Light, and now he walks away. He is the assassin this time round in game number 2.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Go for the back line, but not the front line.
Penalty zone, catches to Demon Kai, looking for more. The decimation will not be able to do. Fuji using the Divine Judgment, just dragging Demon Kai. That's going to be a shutdown this time around, going in favor of RSG SG. But then again, RSG PH, though, like I said, they're very stable. They still take down mid, but look at Diablo on the other side, playing a solo game up top, taking down turrets for his team.
Look at the confidence for RSG PH. I mean, they even turret dive, taking the damage where they know that, okay, we can't tank that amount of damage, but as long as you can trade it with the kill, why not? And with that, he still has that goal amount gap, goal lead gap of 3K between the two of them. But if we can't do the math right, 3-11, 3K, it's not that bad for RSG SG.
Sorry, I was trying to count right here. I'm very bad at math. But then again, you know, RSGPH, Diablo this time around is actually able to output the damage this time around with Lucian QT. The push coming in. That's going to be my next pin against the wall. Buji will gladly take down the kill. Demokai coming in, laying down. But Buji this time around suppressed by Light as well. The Deadly Cat's going in, zoning out. Iman will get caught up on the damage coming out from Oki. Finally, that's a shutdown. Give it over side to RSG SG. Diablo going for more. Aqua the next target for now. But RSG SG will disengage. They take down 2 at the price of 1.
Yeah, RGPH tried to go in for the backline, but RCSG got the backline covered, so that was an unfortunate case for them. They almost got it, but I get the idea. Like, okay, always go for the backline, especially if you have any mage at the backline. You got Buji there, or even like an Oki there, because Oki is a Leslie. The distance is always there. You always want to try to aim for that backline, and that's exactly what they did. But we might see an engagement at the bottom lane, but because they know it's Nats, well, I guess it's also because he's tanky enough at this point that they don't want to make that engagement.
Yeah, I think, Lucian QT just decides to not pull that trigger right there. Right? But don't forget, RGPH, they really forcing the issue right here. Lucian QT, oh my goodness, he disappeared from the land of dawn. And now RSGSG doesn't really have any form of engagement. Light, by the way, does burn away the Divine Judgment. Look at Diablo going, that's a burn damage going on Light. Not enough to seal the deal for now. That's a lot taken secured by RSGPH. The penalty zone, and Emperor's Passion, Deadly Catch just to D-zone, just to push RSGPH away. But RSGSG still losing 2 members right there. Man, it's gonna be an uphill battle for RSGSG. There were signs of life right there, but RSGPH says no, slap them down to where they belong.
Ooh, okay, just looking at the item build, not much of a tanky build here for the side of RSGSG. So even like for RSGSG, okay, I don't see a dominance ice yet, and I think that is much needed, especially if we're going up against a Terizla. So none of them are building that as an early game. So they will have a problem actually dealing with Terizla, especially during the mid stages if they don't have that finish. And the fact that they have a problem farming now, is going to be a big issue for them.
I agree, right? I really feel like I agree the predicament that Lucian QT is, right? He's getting burst down, but everybody puts out RGPH. Oh, lightning goes fishing right here just a little bit. Diablo burns a flicker. That's going to be a snipe coming off from Iman. Will not be able to land down the shot, but RGSG once again gets locked back down into base. RGPH, the deforestation coming out against RGSG. There's not a single jungle creep left for Bray to take.
Oh, okay. This is where RGSG will be forced to turtle. At the moment they come out, there's nothing left in the forest. Like what you said, deforestation, and even if they come out, well, RGPH will be waiting for them to pounce onto them as well.
And not only just the fact that deforested everything, they burn away the leaves as well. There's literally nothing for the side of RGSG can do too far. Well, Diablo finds 1 jungle crypt that was left alone by RGPH, but then again, the damage has been done, right? Oki and Bray are starving for gold. RGPH does have a lot of burst damage. If your roam can get busted down, what say the other members of RGSG?
So this is now very difficult for RGSG. Like, how are they going to engage in the first place? They need to wait for RGPH to make that first move. But speaking about moves,
Demon Knight moving, light flicker forward. That's Diablo. This time around will go to hell. Unfortunately, RSGPH sends him down to the grave. Buji right here stole away the Divine Judgment. Maybe he could make a play right here. Lucian QT bouncing around. That's also Demon Knight chasing after Lucian QT. But RSGPH next. That's a penalty zone catching 3 members. Emma just on Bray. Lucian QT following soon. Just 2 members left from the side of RSGSG. RSGPH not going to pursue it even further. Continues to deforest RSGSG already dried up forest.
and well, Buji got away with murder. He was like 1 last hit away from being taken down. And now speaking about taking down RSGSG, no one to take down the inhibitor turret at the mid, and there's nothing much that Buji can do, but Diablo is here.
Oh no, Diablo gets dragged down to the grave once again, giving his life over to the RGPH gods. And not only just that, because EXP lane is already down, RGPH makes a beeline over to the north.
Oh man, this is going to be another difficult round here for RSGSG to come back. The gap is now 7k difference between the 2 of them, and like what you said, deforestation, the moment they come out, nothing's left of them.
Oh wait, hey, there's an endangered orange buff right there. So that's something that, you know, Bray can possibly work around. But RGPH though, they've already got a lord in their toe, sending him marching down, should be clashing very soon in the mid lane. Buji unfortunately On the divine judgment, not a real world manipulation, so there's no high ground on the side of RSG SG. The Lord will charge.
There's nothing much that they can do to defend their inhibitor turrets. Unfortunately, they need to defend inside, as now RSG PH will be the bodyguards of the Lord. But okay, no, they're gonna let the Lord go for now and instead focusing onto the bottom lane. And this should be the moment for RSG PH to just take down the inhibitor turret. RSG SG, they don't have the...
He's charging up. He's able to catch light zone. He's going to be finally bursting his counterpart down. Dimakai going into decimation will not be able to seal the deal for now. Nibiru's passion just zoning away. Aqua letting down the suppression fire, locking down RSG to make sure they don't get any form of creative decisions right here. Emma the snipe finds the escaping RSG member right in between the eyes as he tries to run away. Never back away, the sniper, but this time round, even Oki, the Leslie, the snipe, doesn't do any damage against RSG PH onslaught, and Deadly Catch is the last resort from the side of RSG SG right now, with the last wave of minion marking down bot and on the shotgun flicker going in. RSG SG, this is too much that it can handle against RSG PH.
Well, luckily no minions left, so they gotta back out anyway and reset themselves and wait for the next wave of the minions before they go in. Or they're gonna take their time because now they have control going for the Lord instead, but Nats could be in trouble.
Oh, there's a lot. Well, okay, at least Nats this time around gets down, but this time around, RGSG doesn't really have real world manipulation. Now, Light will be able to drive Bray all the way in. Iman tried to heal for the team, but unfortunately, he actually gets busted down. But he brings down somebody along the side. Lucian Q gets credited for the kill. Dimakai, that's a decimation. That's a double kill going in. It's just Diablo against the world. It's just Diablo solo killing. Okay, Oki coming in just a little bit in the nick of time. They just need to clear the minutes right here, but then again, RSG just bursting down Diablo, bursting down Oki. There's nobody left for RSG side. RGPH clean sweep 2-0.
Yeah, clean sweep 2-0, but I must say this round is a better round for RSG SG. Still gotta give it to them. Diablo, he looks comfortable on the